What's going on, guys? This is Todd with Brahman Bull Bullies. I just left the gym and it kind of dawned on me all of a sudden that I haven't given y'all an update since we went and confirmed Oreo and Snooki. Uh, if y'all are friends with us on our Facebook or Instagram, then I'm sure that y'all have seen. But Oreo did not take. We got no puppies from Oreo. And then Snooki, I ain't got trucks louder too. Snooki gave us one pup. So we're having one puppy off of Snooki, no puppies off of Oreo and Grand Champion Mayhem. We have decided, since we're only having one puppy on the Snooki and General litter, that puppy will be staying with us. It'll be, staying on our yard. And we're going to repeat the breeding whenever comes back time to breed her again. Oreo and Grand Champion Mayhem. This is the third time that we've tried this breeding. Third time we've planned this breeding. Second time that we've actually done the breeding. And none of those have took. Neither one of the two breedings took. We actually planned for it again a third time, but we ended up missing the heat cycle. So we've had two shots at it, still haven't took. So we're going to move on from the Grand Champion Mayhem breeding. There is no fault to Grand Champion Mayhem at all. Every time we did the AI, we looked at his semen under a microscope. Everything looked good. It's just sometimes you get two dogs that they don't click. You know what I mean? And I think Oreo and Grand Champion Mayhem are two dogs like that. Nothing wrong with either dog. Oreo's had a litter. Mayhem, he's had tons of litters. It's just those two dogs don't work together. So we're going to move on from that. Our next available breedings, there's nothing available off of that because it's not happening. There's nothing available off of the Snooki in general because it's staying with us. The next breedings that we'll have puppies available on are Godzilla and Roxy. We're going to run that one. We are taking deposits on that breeding. And then the Snooki, not Snooki, where am I at? The Thug Rose and Apex breeding. We're not taking any more deposits on males out of that litter, but we do have one female spot open on that. It'll be third pick female. That is still open on the Apex and Thug Rose. That breeding will be, more towards the end of the year. I can't tell you exactly when, but sometime around October-ish, she should be in heat. And then the Roxy, she should be in heat somewhere around that same time. That one I'm going to have very limited availability on, just because that's a split litter. Y'all know I co-own Roxy, and she is co-owned on all three of her litters. So that's a split litter with her, and we already have our first pick. Our first pick is already gone. It's going to replace a puppy that we sold a few months ago that had a few undesirable traits. We didn't know about it at the time, so we're gonna make that right. And that guy's gonna get our first pick on Roxy and Godzilla, completely free. Well, I say free, but he paid for the other dog, so technically it's not free, but you get what I'm saying. And I just wanted to, this stuff happens a lot, guys. You plan these breedings, and a lot of times they don't take. You dump tons of money into them, into getting the breedings to take, and they just don't take sometimes. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You can't count your, what does they say? You can't count your eggs before they hatch. So we're back to the drawing board on that. Oreo's next breeding will be to Godzilla as well. And then after Godzilla, she will be bred to, more than likely, will be bred to Candy Shop Bullies Teddy. If y'all don't know, that is Thug Rose's sire. That's her dad. And we're gonna do all three of Thug Rose's breedings are out crosses. So we're gonna need something to bring that back, towards a line breeding with Thug Rose. So we're gonna line breed off of Thug Rose's dad. We're gonna breed Oreo to her dad, which is Teddy, and then the Thug Rose Apex, Thug Rose Pork Chop, Thug Rose, whoever her third breeding is. All of those puppies will go back into that Oreo and Teddy line. Some of them will be bred together, like a Pork Chop and Thug Rose puppy bred to a Apex and Thug Rose puppy. But we're also going to be doing the Thug Rose puppies going back into the Teddy and Oreo stuff. So those puppies I do expect to come out, a little bit more exotic, just because we're going to be line breeding on Teddy, and that's where Thug's exotic look comes from. But we are going to be sure to have something in the yard to clean all that back up in case it gets a little bit too exotic on us. So we're going to make sure we got something to clean that up. And like I said, stuff happens for a reason. Y'all let me pull out right here. Stuff happens for a reason. We don't know what reason it is yet, but stuff does happen for a reason. I think that was the route that needed to be took was Oreo to Teddy, because if she took with Mayhem, her next breeding was going to be to Godzilla, and that would be her retirement breeding. So I think that the Oreo and Teddy is what's meant to happen. So we're going to run that one, and then we'll be going right back into the Teddy stuff with the Thug puppies. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, guys. If y'all are interested in any of those litters that we were dropping towards the end of the year, then you can get in contact with me at 256-710-1070. 256-710-1070. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. See y'all on the next one.